Hi guys and welcome back to my channel Theo Gaming's Lab, and in this video I will show you a couple of methods on how to get rich in Manor Lord. Let's dig into it. So getting rich in Manor Lord is not that difficult, and I think that one of the most effective way to get there as soon as you can is to have the building that you see in this animation, which is one of the mine, and transform it in the deep mine. As you can see, I am very close to 10,000 in-game coins, and I also import some items. So how you get there? So you need to be a bit lucky in the sense that when you start, you need to be assigned a region with a rich deposit, even either of the clay or the iron. In this case, I was assigned to a region with the clay rich deposit. If you cannot have the rich deposit in the beginning, it will take a bit longer, or you can start with another method. And then you need to claim as soon as possible a region with the rich deposit. And I will show you how to do this in another video. So let's assume that you are in a region with a rich deposit. Then you need to start your settlement with some basic building. Again, I will cover this in another video on how to settle the city in order to get it started. And on the way to get rich in Manor Lord, this building is a key one, in my opinion. It is the Sawpit, and I have covered it in the playlist on my channel. And what it does, it converts basically a free resource like wood logs that cost nothing to you to planks. And it just produces a massive amount of them. And basically, even though they cost almost nothing, like they cost like two, well, exporting them is really easy because to open the trading route is very cheap. I think it costs 12 or something like that. And then you really can have a huge surplus of those. So you can create the first money to buy more expensive trading routes that will come afterwards. Then you need to build the mine. So you go on to construction and then mining, and it's this one, mining pit. And you need to place it over the rich deposit. So if you click here, you see it's marked in yellow. You need to be over it. If it's closed, it doesn't work. So once you have a rich deposit and you have built a mine over it, you need to access the Burgage plot menu, and you need to check the requirement to evolve the Burgage plot level 1 to Burgage plot level 2, which is water access, and you need a well for it. I have a video that covers it. It's very simple. It's on my channel on Manor Lord playlist. You need to have a church, also that I covered in my channel. You need access to uh, um, wood, firewood, and also this I covered in my channel. You need two kind of food, and I would recommend berry, covered in my channel from the forager's hut. And you need to have, I would say, meat, the hunting camp, again covered on my channel. And then you need the clothing stall supply, and that can come from the tannery, which purchase the hides that come from the hunting camp and give you leather. And also this is on my channel. So all the basic buildings are there for you to check, and then to fulfill those needs. Once those needs are fulfilled, you also need to build a market, and this you need to cover. And basically, this icon that generally is grayed out, you can is not grayed out anymore. You can click it, and then with 4 woodlock, you will evolve Burgage Plot level 1 to Burgage Plot level 2. So now, if you hover over the name of your city, you can see that you have built some Burgage Plot level 1 for the first 5 family. Then you will unlock the first development branch, and then if you build a couple of Burgage Plot level 2, then you will unlock the second development branch. So then you click on the name of your city, and those are the development branch. I will cover them in another video. And what you need to have is this one, the deep mining. So to have the deep mining, you need to unlock two development branch. The first one, you unlock the charcoal burning, and the second one, you unlock the deep mining. And please do a favor to yourself. Don't consume the resources of the iron mine and the clay mine before you have unlocked the deep mining. Otherwise, the resource node disappear and you will not be able to use the deep mining, and that is a kind of a tragedy. So once you unlock it, the deep mine development branch, you go to your mine and basically you click on the menu, and here there is an icon, the same one that you find in the development branch. You click on it and you need some money and some planks to unlock it, and they will build the deep mine. They should look a bit like this. Now here it's probably a bug because it's kind of covered in sand. I don't know how they get in, but anyway, it's gonna work anyway. And there is written, if you click on it, there is written deep mine. So generally on a research or on a resource node, there is this circle. For the clay is yellow. Now, as you can see, there is nothing, but it doesn't matter because it will decrease. But even when it's finishing, as you can see, they will continue to produce the clay, because what the deep mine does is, and why it's so important, is that it produces the resource, in this case the clay, but if it's built over the iron mine is the iron, it produces those resources indefinitely. So you can basically have access to production of the roof tile and of some weapon indefinitely. So, and those are very, very expensive to sell. We are almost there. So once you have done all this, then you are producing a lot of clay. And once you produce a lot of clay, you need the clay furnace. And I have covered it in another video. Please, if you want to know more about this building, go to my playlist and check it out. And then on the clay furnace, you basically allow the worker, and they will convert the clay into roof tiles. And if you maximize this, in case you produce a lot of clay, I generally don't have the clay full of people because they really produce a lot of clay. But I have the clay furnace at full speed, and when I produce a lot of clay, I have more than one. And now you have the material that you can sell to profit largely. And to sell this material, you need to access the trading post. I will cover this in another video. And then you go to the roof tile menu, you export it. You can see it's one of the most expensive item in Manor Lord, together with a bunch of other. And then I generally reserve some, even though they are not really needed for a lot of things. And as you can see, I have 1,000 that I can sell per 8. It's quite a lot of in-game coin. You can, of course, then complement with other product, but generally this should give you quite a bit of starting money. And if you want to be very efficient, then I will give you some tip in 1 second. What I do is building dedicated house without backyards for those buildings. The people that live in those houses will work close by, and the clay mine is put close to the clay furnace. So everyone is close to work, they don't have any other things to do, and they just dedicate to mining and producing the resource. The entire building is also close to a dedicated storehouse that just do that, because and the storehouse is close to the trading post. So everything is quite efficient, and you can sell quite often these items. Which is the second way to largely profit in the game? Well, now you have probably guessed, is to put the deep mine over the iron rich deposit. But here the process is slightly different. So now it's a new started region, so I don't have much money yet. But what they do is they extract a lot of iron, then the iron is brought to the bloomery, is converted in iron slab, and then the iron slab is brought to a dedicated building that I will show you in 1 second. So once you have tons of iron slab, then you bring them to the blacksmith, which is a Burgage plot level 2, which has been converted into the blacksmith using the workshop menu. So just to show you, if you click Burgage plot level 1 and you access the workshop, it is basically this one, Blacksmith Workshop. You need 5 ingate coin and 5 planks. And if you go to the actual blacksmith, what you can see clicking on the menu is that in the advanced section, you can produce all these items. You can produce tool with 1 iron slab. You can produce the sidearm with 2 iron slab. You can produce the spears with 1 iron slab and 1 plank. And you can produce the pole arms with 1 iron slab and 1 planks. So what you do with those weapons? Well, you can store them. I usually store a lot of them, like around 100, and then I form a very nice militia, almost fully equipped, because of course he's missing other small things. And I have a reserve in case they are defeated, so they are replenished immediately. But the other thing that you can do is that you can sell the weapon because they are very expensive. I'll show you in 1 second. Again, in the trading post, you click on the trading post, you go on the trade, and you go in the military, and then basically you open those routes. Those are very expensive, so you need to put away some money to open those routes. So once you open the route, also they will cost around 8 in-game coin to be exported. And if you succeed to have both the weapon and the roof tiles, then you basically will be really rich in your town. Mine has just passed 10,000 and is growing really fast. So, of course, there are other methods to get rich in Manor Lord. It's not that difficult, but those are, in my opinion, the easiest, the fastest, or one of the fastest, and the more straightforward one, and the one that give you more return. Let me know in the comment which one you experiment and work well. I hope you get tons of money on the Manor Lord and you enjoyed this video. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more, and let me know what you think in the comment. Thanks a lot and have a good day. Bye guys.